With first place at stake in the AFC East Division, the Miami Dolphins face the Buffalo Bills in the Orange Bowl in Miami, Florida. 28 straight teams have trudged onto the Dolphins' turf. 28 straight teams have left it, with one more loss blemishing their records. Today, the 29th team takes its shot as the Bills, who have lost 9 straight to the Dolphins, hope to end their personal losing streak at the hands of the Dolphins and end Miami's home win streak that dates back to 1971. If there is a team that can stop Miami at home, it just might be the Bills. They field the redoubtable O.J. Simpson, who currently leads the AFC in rushing. He is nowhere near his record-smashing performance of last season, but then he doesn't have to be, for the Bills are far from a one-man show. Simpson has been bothered by a sprained ankle all season, but the Bills have shown that they can do other things. A superior offensive line creates the cracks so the juice can flow, and has protected second-year quarterback Joe Ferguson so well that he is ranked among the leaders in the conference in passing all season, despite a rookie year when he threw so infrequently that no one knew why Ferguson was known as the Arkansas Rifle while in college. This season, Fergie has shown them. His incredible improvement is a major reason that the Bills are currently tied with the Dolphins for first place in their division. Another reason is defense. The Bills no longer have to score 30 points to beat you. And with a now resolute defense to go with their well-rounded offense, a championship for Buffalo is a very real possibility. So today, 2 Super Bowl contenders face each other to perhaps establish a dominant role should they meet again in the conference championship game as the Miami Dolphins take on the Buffalo Bills in the NFL Game of the Week. It was way back on October 3rd, 1971, that the Dolphins last experienced defeat in the Orange Bowl. And last Sunday, the no-namers were all psyched up to put the squeeze on the juice for home victory number 29. But O.J. was not alone in the Miami Osterizer, as all Buffalo runners were branded by Miami Mike. But as impenetrable as the Dolphin defense was, the young Buffalo Team D was equally concussive. When Bill defenders weren't flattening Dolphin ball carriers, they were swarming into Bob Greasy's pass pocket with unsettling abandon. Following Walt Patulski's sack, the Dolphins were forced to punt from their own 4-yard line. Donnie Walker's return put the ball at the Miami 31. But 4 downs later, the pass-minded Bills had blown their field position opportunity. On their next possession, Ferguson tried to establish the ground game, but O.J. was absorbed by a mass of aqua and orange. On 3rd and 6, Ferguson used Braxton on a draw that only drew a school of hungry Dolphins, and once again the Bills relinquished the football. Even with continually excellent field position, however, the Dolphins, inside or out, couldn't buck the Buffalo Bills, far and fast pursuing defenders. With the ground attacks seemingly harnessed, Greasy turned to the air, where Greasy to Warfield was negated by superior cornerbacking. At length, the Dolphins called on Garo Epremian, whose 54-yard attempt to get his team 3 points fell both wide left and short, as the first quarter ended in a scoreless, bitterly contested stalemate. At the start of the second quarter, Joe Ferguson had his Bills poised for point production at the Miami 41-yard line. But number 84, Bill Stanfield, then reclaimed 8 yards of Miami territory. It was a tremendous series for Stanfield, as on the following play, he howled in once more, and suddenly the Bills were facing 4th and 29 at the Buffalo 40. the Miami defenders gained momentum, the pressure of mistake-free football weighed heavily on the Bills, and the man you'd guess least likely to err coughed up the ball on the Bills' 17-yard line. Another profile of Mr. Simpson's fumble shows number 32 carrying the ball in anything but a protective manner, as for the second time this year against Miami, O.J. turned over the ball near his own goal. Taking possession on the Buffalo 35, Bob Greasy didn't waste any time as he zapped the pass to number 89, Nat Moore, who trudged all the way down to the Buffalo 9-yard line. From there, however, the Dolphins almost got blown right out of the water as number 43, safety Tony Green, stepped in front of Paul Warfield to begin the season's longest interception return. Five yards later, Mr. Green was an exhausted figure in the Miami end zone, but Green was not half as tired as he was disappointed when he learned a penalty had nullified his performance. There were certainly no complaints from Miami as Zonka slanted into the Bills' end zone for the game's first score and a 7-0 advantage over the snake-bit Buffalo Bills. Soon afterward, Joe Ferguson was trying to generate some offense by doing all he could to allocate more time for Buffalo receivers to work against the Miami zone. But after leaving his protective pocket, the attacked men of the Dolphin defense bore in to reap yet another sack.
You know the three little words a guy with ED hates more than any others? It's okay, honey. Even if it is okay with her, I still feel I'm letting her down. Which is exactly why I asked my doctor about Cialis. Cialis is the only erectile dysfunction tablet clinically proven to work up to 36 hours. 36 hours to be ready to respond to her when the moment is right.
Cialis is only for men healthy enough for sexual activity. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as this may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Don't drink alcohol in excess with Cialis. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. As with any ED tablet, men who experience an erection for more than 4 hours should seek immediate medical attention to avoid long-term injury. Discuss your health status and medications, including alpha blockers, with your doctor, and ask if Cialis is right for you.
My favorite three words? The moment's right.
36-hour Cialis. When the moment is right, will you be ready?
No matter who tries to be you, it's good to know your HP notebook is made for the real you. HP Business Notebooks have innovative security called Protect Tools. It's not a software afterthought. It's built-in software and hardware working together to help protect your company data at many levels. And you can't get it anywhere else. The HP Compact NX6110 with Intel Centrino mobile technology. It lets you get to your data as easily as it helps to keep others away. Get the HP Compact NX6110 with Intel Centrino mobile technology. Just $9.99 after $200 instant savings plus free shipping. Or get other HP Business notebooks starting at only $649.
Saturdays, sports fans will be heard.
LeBron's the next Jordan.
The Pulse on ESPN News puts the focus on the fans.
It's the Red Sox year. Trojans are on a roll.
Saturdays, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, the Pulse brings 3 interactive hours of fan feedback.
Hey, we're talking Patriots dynasty.
Sharapovan's great.
The Pulse is live and all about your opinions. You email us because the Pulse is the place to sound off.
Whole thing with Barry Bonds and steroids.
Finally, the fans have a voice. The Pulse, Saturdays 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern, only on ESPN News.
In the NFL flag football program, scoring points isn't the only point.
Just before the half, Miami's offensive line took control of the line of scrimmage, and a march was underway. There was no Miami tedium in this series as Greasy unexpectedly reared back and reached long to Paul Warfield for a 14-0 lead. A repeat shows Greasy's classic form as he dropped deep behind leak-proof protection before stepping up to heave the bomb to Paul Warfield, who had one step on number 42, Neil Craig, and that was good enough for a touchdown. As the half ended, the Orange Bowl was once more fluttering with thousands of victory symbol handkerchiefs, as it was understood that the Dolphins were only one half away from gaining sole possession of the AFC's Eastern Division lead. But Don Shula's face tells the tale of the beginning of the third quarter, and indeed Buffalo was on the move. Joe Ferguson started the drive in gear as he snapped a quick pass to J.D. Hill, who put a good move on number 57, Mike Colon, to pick up 11 yards and a first down. Then Ferguson handed to Jim Braxton, who got a block from number 32, then used his 243 pounds for a thrust to the Miami 24-yard line. At the 18, Joe Ferguson eye-faked downfield, then checked off to O.J. Simpson for a 15-yard pickup to the Miami 3. From the 1-yard line, Joe Ferguson got the jump on Miami's defenders, and Buffalo was back in business as they narrowed their deficit to just 7 points. As the quarter progressed, the Bills desperately needed the football, and number 73, Earl Edwards, was putting the worst kind of heat on Bob Greasy. No less than twice, Edwards slammed into the unsuspecting quarterback's blind side after he had released the ball. And each time, after anticipating pain that thankfully did not exist, Greasy pleaded for official sanctuary from such obvious abuse. But Greasy was to be compensated, as once again he sat poised to pass dead in the tracks of you-know-who. But this hit was penalized, and it had an especially satisfying significance for the Dolphins' ensuing score. For as the top camera reveals, the pass that Bob Greasy never saw completed was indeed a strike. In fact, Paul Warfield had 2 steps on number 28, Dwight Harrison, for a play which covered 54 yards. That's 54 yards plus the penalty against Edwards, which put the Dolphins in go position at the Buffalo 6-yard line. From there, a weak side trap blown open by Larry Little let Larry Zonka for once ease into the end zone to gain a 21-7 advantage over the Buffalo Bills. Trailing by 2 touchdowns with just over a quarter to play, Ferguson was forced to go airborne. But not only couldn't he locate a receiver, he nearly lost the ball when number 84, Bill Stanfill, beat his blocker and smacked down Ferguson hard. However, Hagan saved the Bills, but though Miami had lost a chance for a big break, Buffalo had lost much more.
For men, competition is a 24/7 thing that demands the protection of new Speed Stick 24/7. That's why they developed the microabsorber technology in new Speed Stick 24/7. Powerful particles that can absorb up to 100 times their weight in wetness, keeping you drier. And ready for even the most demanding competition. New Speed Stick 24/7 with microabsorber technology, keeping men drier 24/7.
Homeowners talk about cutting their mortgage payments up to 45%.
Quicken Loans helped us save $300 a month, and that's important.
Homeowners nationwide are discovering Quicken Loans' exclusive Smart Choice loan. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing, Smart Choice is the answer. A traditional 30-year loan for $200,000 would be $1,260 a month. But with Smart Choice, that same loan would be an amazingly low $690 a month. That's a difference of almost $7,000 a year.
I saved $700 a month with Quicken Loans.
The Smart Choice loan. It's great for refinancing or for purchasing that new home. You get monthly payment flexibility, so you can pay just interest or pay principal whenever you want.
We saved a lot of money working with Quicken Loans.
Call toll-free now or go to quickenloans.com to get started and lower your payments up to 45%. Call today while rates are still low.
We save money, our friends and family are saving money. It's a good thing with Quicken Loans.
Quicken Loans, America's home loan experts.
Classic World Series of Poker on ESPN Classic. All the excitement.
Here comes the river card.
The best of the past 2 years.
The full house.
The world's top rounders ante up in a back-to-back marathon leading to the premiere of the 2005 World Series of Poker on ESPN.
And that is it. Wow.
Classic World Series of Poker starts Saturday, noon Eastern, only on ESPN Classic.
I babysat your kids a couple of times. Now I have a key to your house.
I bought your car once. Now, I have a key to your house.
I cleaned for the people who lived in your home before. Now I have a key to your house.
You fired me for being late? Now I have a key to your business.
Anyone who handles your keys can make copies. Take a tip from me and McGruff. Install high-security locks with patented keys that cannot be duplicated without your permission.
They are two powerful forces, unstoppable, irresistible, and now they're coming together. It's Showtime. It's Xbox. Get the hottest premium entertainment from Showtime. Get the coolest games from Xbox. Order Showtime now, and you can get a free Xbox game and free Xbox Live starter kit. Call now to get it all.
With Bright House Networks and Showtime, your entertainment is guaranteed.
Surely now, in the fourth quarter, the Dolphins would put the game away. But a funny thing happened on the way to the clincher. Mercury Morris botched a simple handoff, and linebacker Dave Washington carried his fumble in for a 42-yard touchdown that narrowed the Dolphins' lead to 7 points. Morris's fumble that led to Washington's gift score was an uncharacteristic mistake for the Dolphins, but they still seemed in good shape. Miami led 21-14. Buffalo would be using a rookie quarterback in his first pro game, and barring any more mistakes, the Dolphins still had the ground power to eat up the clock. But the next series was a Dolphin disaster. On the first play from scrimmage after Buffalo's score, Larry Zonka limped to the sideline and would not return. On the second play, Nat Moore bobbled Greasy's pass and fumbled when hit by Tony Green. Dave Washington claimed his second fumble recovery in 3 plays, and Buffalo had possession 56 yards away from the tying touchdown. But the question remained, could Gary Marangi, a rookie quarterback from Boston College, move the Bills those 56 yards? The answer came on the third snap of Marangi's professional career. J.D. Hill's incredible catch was good for 44 yards and a touchdown. On his first pass as a professional, Gary Marangi had thrown for a score against a defense that should be too sophisticated for a rookie to crack. But not this rookie, for Marangi had passed the Bills into a 21-21 tie. Suddenly, Miami was not in such good shape. And though Zonka tore the ice pack from his injured ankle and asked to be put back in the game, head coach Don Shula refused and went with number 36, Don Nottingham. It would prove to be a moment of coaching genius later in the game. For now, Greasy decided to go up top, but he could find no receiver open and scrambled for 11 yards before being scrambled himself. Looking at the play from another angle, we can see that Greasy again felt pressure from number 73, Earl Edwards. And to avoid yet another confrontation with the big end, Greasy hoofed it, only to run into another crunching tackle.
Men love trucks. Why? Because a truck is a partner, and it's a relationship based simply in the truth. The truth is, when it comes to trucks, you either lead, follow, or become roadkill. The truth is, Chevy trucks are the true trucks. Vortec V8s, Duramax diesels, Z71s. No lime green, no racing stripes. Just big, bad, real trucks. Chevy trucks, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road. There is only one Silverado from Chevy, an American revolution.
The revolution starts now. Yeah, the revolution starts now.
Last year, when you bought a bag of Baby Ruth, you got a free game of bowling. Another bag? Another free game. Millions of free games were given away. And this year, we're doing it again. That's right. There are millions and millions more free games of bowling in the return of the Baby Ruth free bowling giveaway. Hurry in and pick up specially marked bags of fun size, 10 packs, and minis, and get your free game today.
I'm okay.
Baby Ruth from Nestle, the real deal.
Want to beat athlete's foot? Let's try a little one-on-one. Lamisil AT versus Lotrimin AF. Use this, you have to use it for 4 weeks. 4 weeks. With Lamisil AT, 1 week and you're done. That's 4 times faster. Lamisil AT, advanced treatment.
A rainforest, the ultimate torture test for your deck. Thompson's Water Seal Advanced, the ultimate protection. It seals out 99% of the water right from the start. For a longer lasting deck, get the most powerful protection against water damage guaranteed. Thompson's Water Seal Advanced.
He wanted to be the guy who changed the course of Red Sox history.
Curt Schilling, Sports Century, Wednesday. The early wild days.
He was a knucklehead.
His search for acceptance.
He's a great ambassador for the game, but I think sometimes his teammates think he's a great ambassador for Curt.
And what it takes to be a winner.
I want the guys that suited up with me to say that their lives depended on winning one game. Who would they want to have the ball? I want my teammates to save me.
Sports Century, Curt Schilling, 8 p.m. Wednesday on ESPN Classic.
Tonight on ESPN Classic. At 8, they had the players, they had the heart. Who's number 1? The best NBA teams of all time. And at 10, they can leap tall fences in a single bound. Super dogs, super jocks, super cheap seats. It's all tonight on ESPN Classic.
Greasy was again forced to throw. He did not get a completion, but he got 31 yards when Robert James interfered with Nat Moore, wiping out Neil Craig's interception and putting the Dolphins in close. From the Buffalo 11, Don Nottingham made his first contribution to Don Shula's genius rating. Miami led again, this time 28-21, with 5 minutes to play. The pressure now centered on the Dolphin defenders, who had been in this situation before, and a young man who had not. But you wouldn't have known it, as Marangi moved the Bills in despite the fact that Miami took away his running game and forced him to throw. When he could find no one open, Marangi, an excellent runner in college, did not risk an interception and showed postgraduate running form. On the Bills Bills' pressure drive, Marangi ran for 20 and hit on 5 of 6 passes for 54 yards. As the Bills inserted number 81, Bob Chandler, as a third wide receiver to help get receivers open for the young quarterback. But on the Miami 2, the young quarterback made his first mistake. The Dolphins were aware of his ability to run. When he tried to roll around right end, it fooled no one, least of all Jake Scott, who nailed Marangi for a 3-yard loss. And now it was 2nd and goal from the 5 with less than a minute to go. And again, Marangi rolled right. Marangi's perfect pass to Bob Chandler brought the Bills back again, tying the game at 28 and making sudden death a very real possibility. If the Dolphins were to win in regulation, they had some big hurdles to overcome. Hurdle 1 was a backfield without Larry Zonka. Number 2 was the fact that just 56 seconds remained. And number 3 came about when Hubert Ginn could only bring the kickoff out to the 19. The Dolphins would have a long way to go. First down. Greasy dropped straight back and hit Warfield for his third big play, good for 31 yards. Looking at the play from our end zone camera reveals that Greasy got time and threw a perfect pass in between 2 Buffalo defenders. The play is a classic example of hitting the seam of the zones. Greasy next hit Jim Kick for another first down, then gave him the ball on a run that yielded yet another first on the Bills' 23. Let's look at the play again, for it may well have won the game for the Dolphins. When Kick was met early, number 59, Buffalo linebacker Doug Allen, converged toward the stack. And when Kick broke free, Allen was no longer outside, enabling Kick to beat it around Allen for 15 yards. Kick's heady run carried to the Bills' 23, well within Garo Epremian's field goal range. Now just 24 seconds remained, and the Dolphins would surely stay on the ground, not risking an interception before the inevitable field goal. Greasy noticed that the Bills, hoping to force a loss, had a blitz on and called an audible at the line. It was the right call. Don Nottingham popped through clean, and Miami had won 35-28. For those of you who remember the Dolphins as that team that treated their success on the football field with the same exhilaration as a man on his way to the dentist, witness them now. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus, and yes, the Dolphins really can get emotional. There was good reason for this final bit of uncharacteristic Dolphin behavior. They had been involved in one of the truly great finishes in recent football history. The fourth quarter of the Bills-Dolphins game had seen 5 touchdowns, and as much action as few entire games contain. And of course, there was the fact that for the first time this season, the Miami Dolphins held undisputed possession of first place in the AFC East. Number 42, Paul Warfield is National Car Rental Player of the Game this week. Warfield caught 4 passes for 139 yards, and 3 came in critical game-winning situations.